Divine Gifted Soul here. This is a reading for water signs for the month of September 2020. So just the overall energy, predictions, what you need to focus on, just whatever Spirit wants to reveal about September 2020 for water signs, which includes Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So if you are one of those signs, this is the reading for you. So let's see what the energy is. I don't know why, but the first thing that I hear is social climbing. I feel like your status getting higher, or some type of title in something maybe. For September 2020, could be a relationship, could be a job title, something, I feel, or some of you, either that's coming up or you've already received it, but you're going to be kind of dealing with it in September, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I have the water card pulled for the water signs, of course. And this time I've decided to do the video and break them down into elements, because doing each sign individually was way too much work, way too much energy, and I was either not able to get them all done, or I got them done and couldn't get them uploaded. So at least for September 2020, I will be breaking it down into just fire, water, and air. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Keep in mind, this is for entertainment purposes only, and not at all to substitute for financial, legal, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Okay, so let's see what water signs have in store. Funny, because water signs, we have Four of Cups here, and as most of you will probably know, the cups refer to water sign energy. So, okay, so I got a little choked up there. I need probably some water by now, but anyway, so we have Four of Cups here, and Four of Cups is always about discontentment. I feel like some of you will, or you may have already turned down something that someone tried to hand you. And I feel like you feel it's not enough. I see a lot of compromising here. Somebody getting, I see like one-sided type of energy where somebody's getting everything they want, but you're only getting half. And you're having to settle for whatever this is that they're trying to hand you. So if this has not already happened, it's going to be happening sometime in September 2020, where you're going to be offered something, but it's not going to be exactly what you want it to be. Okay? And I feel like somebody's fed up with somebody offering the same thing over and over and over again. And I feel like it's a lot of empty promises. They're promising you these 9 cups here, but they end up only giving you maybe 1 or 2, and maybe even just 4 out of 9. I'm seeing a need to kind of get on to somebody about getting some type of job done for whatever reason. But so a lot of water sign energy here, and it's funny because I just did the air sign element maybe about 10 minutes before I got into the water signs. And the air signs, they literally had sword, and sword is about the sword suit is air sign energy. And so now we're here with water signs and more synchronicities where it's the cups. So something's happening. I think it's collective for everyone, regardless of what sign or what element you fall under. But okay, so we have 7 of Gabriel, which is 7 of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. Yeah, I feel like this month is a month to not allow for people to get over on you, for sure. Making sure that you believe in yourself. Otherwise, if you don't believe in yourself and show that you feel that you are valuable, nobody else is going to treat you that way. So I feel like that's the main message. Okay, let's see. We have inspiration, and with the wands, it is about inspiration. The wand suit is about passion. It is about fiery energy. So, and as you can see, there's like fire and inspiration kind of breathing through her, and it looks like she has fire for hair. So for some of you, you could even be dealing with a fire sign energy, or this could be in other areas of your chart, whatever the case may be, or just the energy that you are taking place for September 2020. Okay. But yeah, I do see a lot of ideas coming to you, and a need to allow your own personal power to be your inspiration, and to use that to motivate you, especially through September 2020. And I do see a lot of people that look up to you as well for inspiration. I see that most of you water signs are staying grounded, and you're going to become more grounded in September. Claircognizance. Okay, I never knew how to pronounce that, but Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So allow your answered prayers and your ideas to inspire you and to help you I feel like to help with your confidence, okay, for some reason, but you need to own your abilities, like being proud of them. I feel like I told somebody that earlier today. I don't know. I did do a reading earlier. I have no idea, but that's the message coming through. But yeah, this is another thing that the air sign had in common with the water sign so far, is that not only were they matched with sword, and then here we have water, it also came up another psychic ability. So yeah, I feel like some of you may need to go and watch air signs video, even if you're not air sign, because they have so many similarities right now. Not completely, but there are enough here to where I feel like you may want to refer to the air sign video as well. Let's see. So we have survival, which is healer guides. Okay. For some reason, Spirit is bringing up running on empty. Like, you know, when we're going back to the cups, where the cups are full, the Spirit is saying, like, I feel like something is knocked over. Or like I said, something is taken away from you, or you're not getting the full benefit out of something. I feel like that's right now, more so than in September 2020. But this September 2020 is your month to focus on that and to figure out how you can get your cups filled back up. And I feel like, since we are talking about water sign energy, I definitely do feel like some of you may need to drink more water, is what is coming up. I am not a water sign, but I can definitely tell you, as of lately, your girl has been slacking on water, okay? And I need my butt whooped for that, but I'm getting back into it. But yes, definitely drink more water. I'm being called to say, just because I feel like no matter how old or young you are, you need water. Everybody needs water. And I was, you know how you have self-talk. So I was talking to myself about this earlier, like, I was like, I don't care how old or young somebody is, you need water. I don't know why that came up, but I guess maybe I was meant to put it in this video. But definitely do make sure you're getting your water in for some of you. But yeah. Alright, so we have a risk. Sometimes to survive, you do have to take a risk. And this is not saying to do something dangerous or just being completely not using your brain. But risk is about being adventurous. It is about getting out of your comfort zone. I feel like this is about having fun as well. Since it says joy guides, you want to have fun. Some of you may be playing it safe in something, which is great, but it's not what you really want to do. You're playing something safe because you're afraid that it's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna get out of it, or you're not gonna get by, or it's not gonna be enough if you just step outside of what you're used to. Because what you're used to usually helps get you, it helps you survive. But risk is about not being afraid to try something new, taking a new approach. Okay, and for this particular element, the water signs here, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, we were only supposed to receive 2 cards from this deck, but 3 wanted to come out. So this is your third one, Warrior Guides, Competition, and we're going back to kind of fiery type of energy. I feel like the message here is to be confident in your own abilities, your own power, focusing on your own path. And to know that even though there could be possible competition, that everybody still has something that they need to improve on. I don't care how perfect somebody may claim that they are, or they may act, or they may appear to be, but we all have something that we can work on deep down inside. So just remember that when you have other people competing against you for a position, or whatever the case is, or maybe you just feel like somebody might be better than you, or whatever, but just make sure you know that there's something they need to improve on too. But you're kind of taking progress away from your path by focusing on why is somebody else better than me, or whatever the case is. Allow the competition to be your inspiration to want to continue to be a better person. Okay. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I feel like with competition in the Great Severing, I feel like somebody isn't working well with other people, or a group of people. Could be you, or you could be a part of the group where I feel like choosing between a group of people or one particular person. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but September 2020 looks like you're gonna be, possibly, if you're not now, faced with a little competition. But again, what I said about competition, pay attention to that. And I feel like there's going to be a need to kind of channel your anger into love, if that makes sense. And this is just more validation of letting that energy be something that inspires you, and not making it your enemy, basically. So let's see. We have the Fledgling card number 1. I don't know why I said card like that. But yeah, so the fledging. I get tired of that stupid flashlight in the thing. But yeah. Just kind of worry about where you stand versus why is this person getting more ahead than me. You have to work at your own pace for sure. You're not meant to move as fast as somebody else for a reason, okay? The fledging is about knowledge, basically, and this. Okay, so I was briefly cut off. So what I was saying was to allow for what you see as competition to be your inspiration, and to maybe even try to work with someone instead of comparing yourself with them. Maybe ask them for advice or whatever the case is. But I do definitely feel like you can work together with people. And then this comes up, which is Tegeta, I think is what it says, the Seven Sister Circle. Sisterhood enriches my life. So just coming together, and especially this could be about women empowering other women, because there is a big issue with that just in general, where some women do not want to see others do good, or just that they're afraid to help somebody because they feel like it takes away from what they can do and their skills and stuff, and it doesn't. So yeah, so I feel like for some of you this may be about helping someone, kind of coming out of your, for you water signs, and then we have more blue, as you can see, so that's more of your throat chakra, and we're definitely in the energy of purification. But as far as like, stop making competition and just like work together with people, and especially with women, with other women, I'm feeling for this pile. And yeah, you can come up with something great together, is what Spirit is saying. So yeah, but yeah, that's just an overall problem that has always been out and about in the world, and it needs to change, and it can start with at least one person. So yeah, so working together and figuring out how to get through something with the help of another individual. It doesn't have to be women, but I feel it's just a need to say that message just in case. But okay, so we have breathe deeply. But yeah, like I was saying, before I get into that, I felt like for some of you this is about the Seven Sisters, sisterhood enriches my life, this card here. I felt like that for some of you this would be kind of maybe helping somebody else rather than seeing them as competition. But so breathe deeply. Spirit is saying to find your center and to relax. I'm also feeling to say not to be in a rush to find your purpose, especially for September 2020. Let's see. So the back says breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause, inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness. Yeah. But just like trust that you have enough to offer, and don't feel like if you take a minute out to help somebody. That's another issue with just people on, even just on YouTube, where people don't want to help somebody else grow because they feel like it's going to take away from their channel. And this is just an example, so I'm not saying that if you're a reader or whatever, that's an example. But yeah, take a deep breath and be, you know, try to be grateful that somebody is wanting to look, somebody's looking up to you, they look to you for inspiration, and they need and want your help. So for some of you, September 2020 is all about you putting your ego and your pride aside to maybe help somebody instead of viewing them as a rival. And then just realize that this person, whoever that needs the help or vice versa, they're just trying to survive just like you. So anyway, let's see. So we have blue lace, agate, calm expression. Interesting. So we have a lot of blue here. We've already talked about the throat chakra, so this is just more validation of that. But like I said, blue to me sometimes, or most of the time, represents some type of confession or secret being revealed. Even if it's not directly, it could be that it's going to be revealed through your intuition for some of you as well. But in the air sign pile, which will be uploaded before this, before water signs, we talked about the way you express yourself. So I think I've already said this, but I do feel like you should refer to air signs video because there's some messages there that could help you here. But with this message here, it says calm expression, and you are needing to take a deep breath before you respond to something, and don't respond when you're angry. Just wait until you've had a chance to think things out and get your mind clear, and then express yourself in whatever it is or whoever it is you need to tell how you feel. Go ahead and do that. But again, a lot of people react on impulse, and you can't do that. You just have to learn to have patience and to learn that, you know, you don't have to just dig right into a situation at the start of it, basically. So give it time to marinate it, or to marinate and get your thoughts together and stuff, and make sure so that you don't say things that you regret, or so that you've had time to just think about it, you know, because if you don't think about it and you say something, sometimes you're going to say something that sounds maybe stupid or whatever the case is, but that's the message there. So we have surrender your fear of intimacy. So I feel like this is about, before I read what it says, I feel like this is about opening up to people, as in heart-to-heart conversations. It can be physical intimacy as well for some of you. But you're ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So with that being said, Spirit is saying that your heart is a portal. It is a part of what helps you survive. And with calm expression, you definitely need to take action when it comes to telling somebody how you feel, especially in a romantic sense. It doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but I definitely feel like September 2020 is a month for you, water signs, to be more communicative and openly with those around you, and to even learn more about yourself through that process. Because even though you know how you feel, there are some times where you're just talking to somebody, or around someone and you start talking and you're like, well, I didn't actually even know I felt like that until it comes out. Until it comes out of your mouth, sometimes you don't know that those are your feelings. But like I said, but with the fledgling over here, I've been called to look back at it. I do see some of you like learning more about yourself in the process of opening up to another individual. Okay, so we have keep your eyes open. Joy lives in small places. And we have reflect. So like I said earlier, taking time to think about things before you take action and before you respond. So that's basically what that is. And you need to do this by yourself. You don't need the opinions of another person within this situation, because that's going to cloud your judgment and it's going to influence your mind, your thoughts, and what it is that you are actually needing to say to make for a peaceful resolution type of thing. So, okay, let's see. We have every storm must pass, card number 11. And it's funny that we have water, the water energy here with that. Since we are in the water signs reading, every storm must pass. And every storm comes with the little rain. But, and this is going to sound so corny and cliche, but the sun, it comes back out, you know. And I actually didn't notice this in this card until just now. And I've had these cards for a long time. The sun is right there. It's peeking through. It's coming out. You just have to give it time. And, you know, you're going to get through whatever you need to get through for September 2020. So there is going to be maybe some delays in September 2020 for water signs. There's going to be some chaos maybe even, but know that it is temporary. And like I said, you're going to learn a lot about yourself in the process, and you're going to survive. The storm has passed and you're going to survive. Okay, so our last two messages for water signs. These are mindful messages. So let's see. Doing our best. So not pile one, but the air signs pile have this as well. So we are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay. No matter the outcome, I make the best of any situation I learn as I go. Doing our best goes great with the survival card. It speaks of, you know, you're working, you're doing what it is you need to do, and it may not be perfect, but you are still doing the best that you can. So give yourself a pat on the back for that. Do go to the air signs reading as well, because there's a lot of messages in here that kind of go hand in hand with water signs and air signs. And then we have the doing our best card in both of them. So we now have release, okay, and it says, today I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome the shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. I feel like this is about releasing perfection. Not being afraid to show flaws. So yeah, with these side by side. So yeah, and just release, let go, and allow for the universe to bring things together. Let the universe do its job. Sometimes you've already done your best. This is the message I feel for water signs. You've already done your best, so it's time for some assistance. Stop trying to handle everything on your own and allow the universe to swoop in and do what it's supposed to do. Because I feel a lot of you try to alter what is meant to happen in your life. I feel like you may even already know your path, but it's like you try to change it because it's not exactly what you want. And the thing is, our paths are not going to be exactly what we want. It's a journey. It's a learning process. So, and I feel like release goes back to releasing like knowledge. Maybe you're the one that needs to let out some type of secret. Like I said, there's secretive energy here. But and release, I feel like, is also about like releasing your secrets of some type of trade that's going to help somebody else. And if this is not you, this is somebody else coming forth, whether they're a water sign or not, to help give you a boost in your career or your life path, to help you with something, to boost your reputation and your status in something, basically. Okay, so that is all for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. The cards I am using will be listed in the description box below if you're interested in them. I wish you guys love and light, and I hope you guys are staying safe out there. See you in the next one.